I just want to make a quick little video here. Hope you can hear me. I've been recovering over an event, a medical event, and now I'm getting back to normal. And as such, what I want to do is talk about what I want to do. It seems to me that my most popular posts and my most popular activity has to do with talking with the domain commander. People really don't want to hear too much what I have to say, but you do apparently want to hear what the domain commander has to say, and actually I can't blame you. The questions you guys ask are not the kind of things that I would ask, and thus I'm getting all kinds of really interesting stuff. Now, what happened here the other day, I was involved in a chat with a follower, and we were talking about a wide range of things, and she submitted some Q&A questions, and I answered some of them, and we were talking about them, and that developed into all sorts of branch and limb conversations. And what I want to do now is I want to generate another Q&A, because it's interesting stuff. One of the things that came out of this was we were talking about reptilians. Now, guys, for the longest time I've always argued that there isn't really a reptilian narrative. There actually is a reptilian narrative. It's just that it's not what you think it is. Okay? Everybody thinks that reptilians are an extraterrestrial species or a subterranean species native to the Earth, or one thing or the other, and that people are fighting these multi-dimensional, shape-changing reptilians. And that's not the case. Reptilians, for a large part of this reptilian issue, I'll call it an issue, for a large part of this reptilian situation, it are but impressions. They're impressions, only impressions that observers take, and that their mind tells them that they're dealing with reptilians. Reptilians, people. There are reptiles on this planet. You got crocodiles, alligators, crocodiles. You've got all sorts of lizards. Heck, a lot of the dinosaurs, the huge and humongous dinosaurs, were reptilian. Right? So the argument goes, why can't there be an intelligent one? Why couldn't they find the Earth suitable for them? And that's not really the case. Reptilians, the body structure of a reptilian, because they're warm-blooded, does not allow them, does not permit them to develop into intelligent creatures in this Earth environment, because we have a G-class star. The radiation creating a quantum environment is too disruptive, far too disruptive for a reptilian, a reptile with intelligent mental capacity to operate on this reality universe within our solar system. Does it mean they don't exist? I got it from the source, my only source, that they do exist elsewhere, but not here. So what's going on, guys? What's going on? Why are so many people saying they're fighting reptilians and reptilians are taking over and they're shape changing and everything? What the hell's going on? Right? That's a big question, right? Well, what's going on, people, is that there are cloaking devices or disguises that extraterrestrials can use when they're dealing with humans who are unaccustomed to them. Perhaps you might argue that it might be good if they take the form of a fellow human. If they take the form of a fellow human, you end up getting a very kind of weird human-like person, because they'll still maintain the behaviors of the extraterrestrial. They will appear stiff or odd. Men in Black kind of stuff, right? What about take on the form of a cat or a dog? Yeah, how would a human react when a cat and a dog comes up to them, starts talking in English? That's going to be lovely. The cat's going to run across the road and get smashed. So what are you going to do, right? So, what's the situation? Well, the situation is this. They'll use a cloaking disguise, and they will tell you in the cloaking disguise that they are an extraterrestrial, but they're not going to show you their primeval form. Remember, everybody, the primeval form is always insectoid. So they need a form that isn't human, but is bipedal, that they can relate to, but certainly shows that they're an extraterrestrial. And that's a reptilian appearance. So when all these entities, people are saying, I'm battling with shape-changing reptilians, what they're doing is they're battling or dealing with entities that are cloaked and that provide the image of a reptilian, so not to horrify the human sensibilities. Because, people, human sensibilities are easily disturbed. You sure as heck would prefer to see a human-sized reptilian with scales than a mannequin Men in Black or a giraffe-sized praying mantis insect, right? This comes out of our discussion I've had just the other day, and I wanted to put it out here. So what does it mean? It means that reptilians exist, but it also means that reports of reptilian dealings here on the earth are false. It means that communication with extraterrestrials exists, and they are cloaked, and they can shape change. All that is true, but the shape changing to a reptilian is an illusion, not an actual being. And their true form is unknown because they're shape shifting. Okay, people, let's keep this very simple. I want more questions. I'm going to feed that to the domain commander, and I hope and pray that this information that I give to you, as astounding as it is to me, and mind-boggling as it is to me, gives you all some insight, some real honest-to-goodness insight into the reality that we're dealing with, and the hows and whys, wheres and whens about life here on this planet.